My name is Eric.
My name is Anish.
My name is Adwait.
We are Team College 9 Hackers, and this is our product on the dot.
Alright, so the objective of our project is to take a screenshot of your schedule in my.ucsc.edu, and then from there automatically import the schedule into your Google Calendar. So how we're going to do this is we need to first render a web page that allows you to upload a file. So to do this, we used Flask, and we imported Flask and form utils, and then from there we go to the very bottom. In this home function, which is kind of like our main function, we defined a variable form which has the function upload file form function, and that's from the Flask libraries that we imported it. So then after that, we did a we did an if statement. So if form gets submitted, then we return the extracted text, and we will explain this later. And in the very end, we render the index.html, which is this page. And this function basically, this if statement basically just outputs what the program is actually running in the console, so we can debug. So in a production environment, we would delete this or change debug to false. So now if we upload a file here, schedule.jpg, if we upload it here, it will give us the OCR version of the screenshot, and Edwit is gonna explain what this means and how it all works.
So I'll give you guys a brief overview of OCR. So OCR stands for Optical Character Recognition. OCR helps the computer to read the words from the image by turning the picture into the words that it can understand. For example, when we can scan the document or take a picture of the document, the text is not searchable. So in this case, OCR changes this by converting the text in an image into the format that can be searched and edited. This is basically what OCR does.
So from the OCR reading that Adwait just talked about, we create a string called output, and that string has basically everything in that OCR reading. And what we do is we used Python regular expressions to find all the instances of a certain pattern. So for time, the variable time underscore matches, we found all the instances where it showed like the time, such as like 2:40 p.m. to 3:45 p.m. and we used regular expressions for that. And we also did the similar thing for the days of the week, so like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And we also did the same thing for like the date range at the end to see when we would have to actually apply this certain schedule from which date to which date. So here it's September 28th to December 8th.
Okay, so after we've done this, we will import the result of what we got into Google Calendar by using a Google Calendar API. So how we do this is we need to first import from Google, import the create service. Now this Google is not the pip package Google. It's actually this google.py file that Google provided themselves in their documentation. So from there, we import the create service and convert to RFC time. So these files and like modules will be used later. So we need to first import in a client secret file, which basically authenticates that we are the user of the API, and then we imported our Google Calendar API in, and then after that we initialized our Google Calendar service, and then all of this code here is basically us importing in the events, the class events. Now, as you see here, there's like convert to RFC time. What this basically does is it converts UTC time to Pacific time, which is what here in Santa Cruz is. Now, the standard for Santa Cruz time is based on Los Angeles. Actually, all of California and like the west coast of California. So we just used America / Los Angeles locale. And from there, so from there, if we run this, we upload the file like I just did, and then it gives you the OCR. From there, we would go on to calendar.google.com. And okay, if we switch into the Google Calendar account that we imported our events to, it would show up.
Yeah, so essentially we ran into a bit of a problem with this. We have all the code for like uploading all those the events from the schedule into the Google Calendar, but since from the API that we got, we ran it too many times in our coding and debugging process that it said that we had to wait another 24 hours before we could actually run it again. So now we just have a blank calendar because we can't actually run anything and nothing will display. So we're just, so we have the code like Eric showed earlier, but it's not showing up on the calendar as of now.
But theoretically, the code will work if you use it with an account that has like blank 0 API calls that have been done before. Yeah, so this concludes our showing off of our piece, and I hope you guys enjoy it.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.